Well, um, I didn't have a good feeling going into the game, and Johnny Russell's done us again for the 400th time. Yeah, we just weren't a good team. I think it took too long to sack Adrian, and or yeah, because then we would have been able to make a move because sacking Adrian, the team just didn't really. I mean, we had the one game at home against LA where we played well, but LA is pretty poor, and no offense to Kansas City, but a lot of the teams around us that were fighting for a playoff spot we're not very good teams. We all don't deserve to be in the playoffs. 9 teams making the playoffs is, in my opinion, is absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. So congratulations to Kansas City. I don't want to take anything away from them because they deserve to make it bold. Absolutely. I'm just personally, I don't think the playoffs. That's just what I want to set. We don't deserve it as a team, even if we were to win. It's kind of what my point wanted to be because we need a lot to change. In the attack, the defense is getting old, and the defense made a lot of mistakes this year, as well as not being able to score goals in the attack. Uh, for buying Timo Pukki, he didn't hit the ground running, yet he still was our leading goal scorer. That's not very. That just shows where this team was in league play. I know Bongi was the lead goal scorer in the League's Cup, but uh, a lot of league games he just didn't show up, unfortunately, and I don't know why Bongi really didn't start today. So, um, yeah, just a very frustrating game because I feel like we just rolled over. We really didn't put up much of a fight. Uh, but like I said, I don't think we really deserved it, and we just gotta prepare for the off season. The only thing to look forward to is potentially, obviously, new signings, new coaching staff. Hopefully, Caden Clark will be available for the team next year. That just trying to look at some positives, but that's about all I got. Because there's going to be a lot of change, in my opinion. Probably a lot of roster change in the off season is just to kind of depends on what happens with the coaching situation, what coach we decide to bring in, or I have no idea what we're going to do. But I feel like just looking forward is the best thing to do in this situation because this is a season to forget. And after making the playoffs and multiple seasons, we had kind of Peter pattered out and we had been on a regression, and multiple players having regression seasons just led to this, as well as Reynoso coming back and he started on fire. But over the last period, I mean, there's been a couple games here and there in this last home stretch and away stretch where he just really didn't show up. But we can't rely on one player to have to show up and drag us through every game. So regardless, we just didn't deserve to be in the playoff picture, really. We just need to look forward, like I said. But Johnny Russell scores in the 28th, Daniel Shalloway with 2 assists, and then they scored early on, and it really just felt like we weren't coming back after the second. And then the subs at halftime, I really thought weren't great. Yes, Jan made the mistakes, and Valentin. It just didn't seem. It seemed too like for like. We needed more attacking presence, in my opinion. I thought Bongi should have maybe came on a little earlier for Franco. Yeah, I didn't think Franco had a very good game. I think he's had a poor season. We switched the formation up a bit, and it didn't work. The Christmas tree formation, the 4-3-2-1, really didn't work. Unfortunately, Pookie was pretty poor. Yeah, St. Clair was bad for the second goal. I don't know what he was, or the third goal. I don't know why he was jumping over at Boxall. I don't know what he was doing there, even though he does get a goal at the end of the game. It's just overall a very, very poor game. Very, very poor. But like I said, yeah, Johnny Russell scores 78th. Michael Boxall, 82nd. Scores off a cross. But I'll get in the player ratings because that's like all there is to the game. We just rolled over dead for him. This team's done it multiple times. We just roll over. We really didn't show much of a fight, and that's kind of the worst part. The players maybe put a good effort in, but it just felt like we didn't have a chance and we didn't put a good shift in. But it's time to reset. It's just time to reset and look forward, because even if we were to make the playoffs, we weren't going to be able to do anything. It would have been miraculous lightning in a bottle, which wasn't going to happen. But player ratings, St. Clair, I'm going to give a 2 out of 10. Very poor game from Dane. Dabasi, a 5 out of 10. Tobias, 6 out of 10. Boxall, a 5 out of 10, only because only because he got a goal. I'm honestly actually going to give him a 4 with the goal. Yellow card too. Valentine, 5. Dotson, a 4. Will Trapp, a 4. Greg Goose, a 4. Reynoso, a 7, 8, 7.5. I'm going to give him. Franco, a 5.5. Pookie, a 4. Like, it was just a very poor game. Subs, Curvin, 5. Bongi, a 5, and DJ maybe like a 6. I think DJ played he gave us an attacking threat at least a little bit coming off the bench, but going forward at least. So it was just we got it completely wrong today, and that's why we lost 3-1 on decision day, and we just rolled over for them. But yeah, it's the end of the year, so that's about all from me. Maybe I'll do some off-season videos. We'll see if we get a off-season video or 2 in. But if not, I'll see you guys next year for some more match reactions. And but as always, come on, you Loons, and hopefully we get this off-season right, because we can't have another season like this. It was a very, very, very poor home record. Is not something we should do. We should strive to have a fortress at home and be able to make the playoffs with ease. With 9 teams in the conference making it, not making the playoffs is absolutely unacceptable, as why Adrian got the sack the other week. But as always, come on, you Loons. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and or whenever you're watching this, and come on, you Loons. See you next year.